video about what my humble classroom looks like. We're literally in the middle of the week, so everything is not put together, everything is not perfect, but I just want to show you guys a real look into a small homeschool classroom that's humble, that gets the job done, and you guys can also do this as well. So who am I? My name is Miss Asia Educates. I am also known as Asia Davis. I am a second generation homeschool mom, and I'm just here to help parents thrive in home education and teach their child in excellence. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the video. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it around. Here we have, of course, is our class rules here. You can kind of hear the kids bantering in the background. I have, their little car seat thing up there. They never really use that, and as you can see here as well, I have a camera and so forth, so I can watch them. That's out here for right now. Those are where they keep their toys and so forth. A beautiful window. Wish the lighting was a little bit better in here, but hey. And then of course I have some supplies there. My chalk is in the back. I have some building word blocks. Of course, ball, obviously, so I can work out. There are some blankets. And of course I always put like their stuff, like whatever they're learning for the day, I'll put it up here. And then of course we have our TV and so forth. Guys, be kind, be kind.
Mommy, everyone put...
It's okay. You guys gotta work together. Okay, and then of course we have our litter blocks, blankets. Of course they keep like their toys over there. And then of course here is our full library. And up here is where I normally put all the stuff for the week or for the month. As you can see, everything is kind of organized. And over here, it's a mixture of both. So here I have my checklist that I adhere to. This is like, these two things have their preschool checklist, writing pads, and other excessive stuff. And that's just kind of like also my organized pile or whatever, to kind of put everything, make sure that they're accomplishing what they need to accomplish. Then over here, of course, I have this is like their math bin / craft bin here. So yes, even though it's very, very small space, you can see the kids are. This is how they work and so forth. And then if I can kind of pause, it's a little quieter back here, but I can also back here we also have, this is where they kind of explore, they dig in the dirt, they have their own gardening. And guys, we also are doing homeschool things outside. Right now it's a little smeary because it rained, but we do use our fence as a board. And then there's also more space kind of behind us, a greenhouse, so they're learning about growing things and things like that. So we come out here, we explore. I have actually changed things up just a bit that I'm actually about to get into in just a second. But yes, we do that. They kind of play in the dirt. They love playing in the dirt over here with their stuff. And then we are also doing some plants, and that is what we are learning about today as well. And then we also have a little compost bin. So yeah, just very humble, very simple. I wanted to kind of show that everything does not have to be perfectly curated to have a cozy homeschool environment. Okay, you can use whatever you have to educate your kids. And as you guys can see, even with the chaos and all the other stuff, we still have an awesome time. It's organized enough that when it gets messy, I still know where everything is. But everything has a place. So even as you guys saw the front room, the kids actually cleaned that up. Okay, I didn't do anything. I didn't do extra cleaning. I do cleaning maybe every other day in there, like wiping tables down, etc. Especially I am taking on other students as well who are trying to get ahead for school next year. So I do make sure I clean up in between those visits. But yeah, other than that, the kids keep it tidy, the kids keep it clean, and it's really easy. You can see my library, but they have their own library by their desk. And as you can see, even behind me here, we have letters. Like I said, it has rain today, so yeah. But that's kind of what we're doing today. I switched things up. We do 2 days of regular school where, where we're in the house, we're going over like different types of concepts in a more traditional school way. Okay, do I force my kids to sit there the whole 30 minutes? No, it's literally 30 minutes, actually 40 minutes. It's 10 minutes Bible study and Bible reading, Then we have 10 minutes reading / phonics, 10 minutes math, and then 10 minutes writing. Okay, and sometimes with math and reading, if they're writing during the math time or writing during the reading time, I kind of just X out the writing time. Okay, and I also want to show something really, really cool too. Well, of course, like I said, I actually am using the board here. And then the other 2 days of the week, so we do every other day. So Monday and Wednesdays, we do traditional school, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays we actually apply what we have learned into real life. Okay, so that means coming out here and enjoying the springtime, enjoying the chalkboard, enjoying the dirt. And then I will also sometimes take them to a park or a museum or anything like that to integrate what we have been learning, as well as we are also going through the plant cycle right now. So they're learning about fruits and plants and orchards and the parts of the plant and all the other stuff. So we actually have 2 pear trees behind us that we have been exploring, and different types of organic matter that's around it and so forth, rocks, pine trees, trying to learn names of flowers, etc. So Tuesday out of the week, we are outside, we are getting down and dirty, and we are kind of taking that time to explore the world around us and to integrate what we are learning in the classroom. Okay, guys? So remember, like, even through the mess and the extraness, you are still capable of homeschooling your kids. Okay, my kids are 2 years old. I have a baby. I have a baby about 6 months. Then I have a 2-year-old. Then I have a 4-year-old. Okay, so with all that space right there is very comfortable for them, and then we'll just have to figure out once the kiddos get bigger, like, how we're going to adjust. But for right now, with our small abode and that small area of learning, we're still able to get outside. And what I love about it is that it's so small that it forces us to go outside and learn. So sometimes, you know, we're cooped up in there, so we're like, yeah, we got to get out of the house, and we're constantly out of the house, we're constantly exploring, we're constantly learning wherever we are, guys. So remember, it doesn't matter what your setup is, as long as it functions for your family and your child's learning goals, you can make it happen. All right, so also if you are new to my channel, again, thank you so much for being here. And I would just like to tell you guys that I actually have a homeschool success framework, okay, that is available, a whole playlist on my this YouTube channel. Go ahead and go to the playlist, homeschool framework. It literally is a professional development for parents. So if you're a homeschool parent and you are kind of, you know, all over the place, you don't know where to start, you wish you had a little bit of that background information to really help you get your learning just under control and just have you and your child be set up for success, that playlist is for you. Part 1 is up. Part 2 will be up in just a few weeks. And it's literally a whole professional development on homeschooling from beginning to end. Okay. Also, I forgot to tell y'all, I'm also a licensed educator. So a lot of that information is a mixture of, I call myself a hybrid teacher. Sorry, y'all. Something was in my eye. I was like, I call myself a hybrid teacher. So I do both. So I have a little bit of traditional knowledge, but I also have a little bit of, you know, perspective of let's learn within the world around us. Okay, so if you are a new homeschool parent, or you're a seasoned homeschool parent but you just want to kind of, you know, up your teaching skills or assessment skills, or just want to find different things to really help you out, to kind of give you more ideas to help your homeschool thrive, go ahead and check out that playlist. And there's also a homeschool success freebie that is actually available. That's going to be linked to this video below. It is absolutely free. It is how to homeschool, the whole guide from beginning to end, from organizing to how to teach, to how to know if your child is learning, right? How to know what to do if your child needs to kind of catch up and where to fill in those gaps. And then also how to reflect like an educator and just be an all around, and to create a homeschool in excellence that is great for your family. Okay, so if that all sounds great, go ahead and check that out below as well. I am super excited to be fully creating some of these real life vlogs. Now I can actually show you guys in real time what I'm doing here, and this is what I'm doing. All right, so comment down below, what are you doing? What does your homeschool class look like? What are some wins that you find in your homeschool environment, and how are you acclimating to whatever you have in order to help your child succeed and grow in education? All right, I would love to hear from you. Ciao for now. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Ciao.